All right, so hopefully my mic works better this time. I don't know what's going on with it. I got this mic from like Walmart. It was like 20 bucks, and I've been using it ever since. I want to get a new mic, but I don't know anything about mics. Like I want to get those mics that I just like attach right here, those wireless ones. If anyone knows or is into mics and anybody knows like a good mic I can use, let me know. Okay, so I got this question the other day. I thought it'd be a good video idea. Someone asked me what my schedule looks like, how I was able to, or how I'm able to manage my schedule, because he told me that he has trouble, making changes to his schedule, fixing it, whatever. So I wanted to share my story. Hopefully, this can be insightful to some people. Maybe not, but I still wanted to share it. Hopefully, this can at least help one person. Okay, so quick spoiler, my schedule is really boring. Like the only thing that's keeping me from doing one of those day in the life type of videos, like I want to do it, but my schedule is so boring. Like I don't do anything unique. I literally wake up, work, and then sleep. And I love it. Like I love my schedule, no complaints or anything, but it's boring. And I'll tell my friends my schedule. They'll ask me what my schedule is like, and I'll tell them like I wake up at 7, I work 12 hours a day, whatever, and they all go like, oh, like they'll listen to it and then they'll go, oh, that's so depressing and that's so sad. And I'm like, no, I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'm working 12 hours a day because I want to work 12 hours a day. I'm working because I want to work. I don't have to work. I can take days off here, days off there. I can do things, halfway, whatever. I work because I want to work, not because I have to. Like you go to work and you have to work. Like your job tells you what to do and you work like because you have to. Like to me that's more depressing. That's more sad. For me, I'm working because I want to work. Do you know how much you have to actually love what you do to choose to work 12 hours a day? Now, I'm not saying like I'm working 12 hours nonstop every single day. Obviously, I take breaks, stuff like that, but it's around 12 hours a day. And also, one thing I learned is that 90% of fixing any sort of problem is just realizing and acknowledging that you have a problem. Like, I never planned on fixing my schedule. I never planned on waking up at 7 a.m. and working 12-hour days. It just happened because I realized that I had a problem with my daily routine, what I was doing on a day to day basis. So I kind of wanted to talk about that in this video. Okay, so this is what my schedule looked like about a year ago. I wrote it down based off of my memory. Again, this isn't. I'm not a robot. I didn't like stick to this exact thing every single day. But I mean, this is roughly like a rough draft of how I was typically spending my day. So before around 10 a.m., I used to wake up, and then as soon as I wake up, I'm just on my phone for an hour and 30 minutes. For an hour and 30 minutes, I'm just on my phone as soon as I wake up. And then after that, I would get up and then I would eat for about an hour. By the way, like while I'm eating, I'm still on my phone. I'm watching YouTube videos, just wasting time. And then 12:30 would be when I would start my day with my work. And I would work for 1 hour typically. And then so from 12:30 to 1:30 I would work, and then at 1:30 after I finished some work I would just play video games. Like before I said I was addicted to video games, like I meant it. This was my daily routine from 1:30 to 6:30 for 5 hours. I was just playing video games every single day. And then from after 6:30, from 6:30 to around 7ish, I would eat dinner, and then 7:30 after I ate dinner for 1 hour I would get back to work, and I would work for 1 hour. You'll notice like I'm only working 1 hour. So I work 1 hour here and 1 hour here, like 2 hours a day. That was my schedule. And it's crazy because like it sounds dumb now, but during this time I genuinely thought that I was working hard. Like I was a hard worker. But anyways, after work I would work till 8:30, 7:30 to 8:30, 1 hour. And then 8:30 I would just be on my phone, and then I would sleep at 2 a.m. Like this is a big gap right here. 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30. I'm spending 5.5 hours just doing nothing on my phone, scrolling through TikTok, YouTube Shorts, whatever. or maybe I go back to playing video games. 5.5 hours. Like I realized that I'm also like done with my day at around 9 p.m. typically. After 9 p.m., like I'm not doing anything. Everything that I needed to do for the day has already been done. I'm just not sleeping until 2 a.m. because I don't know, like I wanted to waste time or something. But yeah, again, like I said, I thought that this was me working hard. I thought I was a hard worker until I went on my trip to Japan and I saw from with my own eyes what hard work actually looks like. I saw people who were actually genuinely working hard. So that kind of woke me up. So I wanted to fix my schedule. I just kind of like this. I wrote down what I was doing on a typical day-to-day basis. I realized that, this is terrible. And I started from the bottom because I thought, to keep it simple, let me just wake up earlier so I can get more done throughout the day because I didn't really think there was anything wrong with my schedule at the time. I thought, let me just wake up earlier, that way I can get more done. But it didn't work because for me, like I need my sleep, I need my 8 hours of sleep. So I was like, okay, instead of me trying to wake up earlier, let me just try to sleep earlier. So let me start from the bottom. And then I realized I was sleeping at 2 a.m. every day. And I was like, why am I sleeping so late? And then I thought about it. And it turns out, again, like I said, my day ends at 9 p.m. almost every single day. Like at 9 p.m., by 9 p.m., I'm done with my day. Like there's nothing else that I have to do after 9 p.m. So I was like, okay, instead of me spending like 6 hours after my day is done just doing absolutely nothing and rotting my brain, whatever, because I realized something I realized, right? When you're watching these TikToks and these shorts or these YouTube videos, or at least for me, I found that the majority of time, the thing that made me realize that it was a waste of time was I was scrolling to TikTok one day for and I realized something too. When you scroll, you don't even realize how fast time is going. It's crazy. Like you'll spend 5 hours just scrolling through TikTok and you won't even realize it's been 5 hours. Like I got so surprised one time. I was on my phone at like 8. I caught myself doing this and then I was scrolling. I thought it's been like an hour, 2 hours max. And then I look at the time, it's 2 a.m. I was like, where did my time go? But anyways, you don't even realize you're doing this. But the thing that actually made me want to stop was me realizing like I spent 6 hours scrolling through TikTok. And then I'll wake up the next day at 10 a.m. and then I won't even remember a single thing that I watched. There's nothing like I'll wake up at 10 a.m. and then I'll try to think like what did I do last night? I watched TikToks for 5 6 hours. I watched YouTube videos for 6 hours straight. Did I learn anything? Like what do I even remember any of the TikToks that I watched? No. Like I don't remember any of it. Like I can't think about it. There's nothing I learned. By literally in a couple hours, like after I fell asleep and I wake up, all those 6 hours that I spent, like I didn't learn anything. I don't remember any of the videos that I watched. So that's when I realized that it was a complete waste of time. So I was like, okay, my day ends at 9 p.m. I'm done with my day at 9 p.m. Instead of me trying to make some complete drastic change, let me keep everything the same. But instead of me spending that 5 6 hours, scrolling through TikTok, YouTube, I'll bring it down to 2 hours. So I'll end my day at 9 p.m. and then I'll sleep at 11 p.m. So instead of me sleeping at 2 a.m., I will sleep at 11 p.m. And so once I did that, this is what my schedule turned into. You'll see down here, I started sleeping at 11 p.m. And you'll notice, I'm going to bring it closer together, but everything, like, besides the time, everything else is the exact same. Like, I kept the exact same routine. It's just, I changed when I slept. I was sleeping the same number of hours, but I was waking up 3 hours earlier. And I was getting the exact same things done throughout the entire day. You'll also notice the times, or not the time, but like the amount of time that I'm spending doing each activity is the exact same. It was crazy to me. Like it's hard to explain, but it felt like I was cheating. Like there was more time in the day for me. Like I don't know. It's like it felt like I had more than 24 hours in a day. It was crazy because I did all of this. I would wake up, be on my phone for an hour and 30 minutes. I would then eat for an hour. I would do my work for an hour. And then by the time I sit down to do or to play my video games, I look at the clock and it's 10 a.m. And I realize like I used to wake up at 10 a.m. And now I'm pretty much halfway done with my day and it's only 10 a.m. Like I thought I found like a cheat or something. And I had so much more time in my day just by making this one small change. I'm sleeping the exact same. I have the exact same routine. I'm spending the exact same amount of time doing each routine. So yeah, this is what my schedule looks like now. It's pretty much the same. It's just I took out I made some small adjustments. This was like a year ago. This was like 3 to 6 months after this. And then this is what it looks like now. The time is pretty much the same. I still wake up at 7 and go to sleep by 11ish. And I just took out video games. I don't play video games anymore. But yeah, I wake up and I'm still on my phone as soon as I wake up. But instead of doing it for like an hour 30, I'm on it for like 30 minutes. And then after that, I just work. By the way, again, when I would say work here from 7:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m., it's not that I'm working for 11 hours straight. Like obviously I take breaks here and there. I eat a bit or I snack or maybe I'll go out on a walk, whatever. So yeah, that's my schedule. That's pretty much how my day typically goes. One thing that was able to help me kind of put myself in a more productive situation or more productive routine or schedule is I watched a video. I forgot which video, I forgot who said it, but someone said in the video, the more you learn, the more you earn. So the saying was like, learn more, earn more. At the time, my business was pretty stagnant. It wasn't really growing that much. I was working here and there. I was working every day, but I wasn't really growing. And I couldn't really find a solution for it until I saw that video. And they told me pretty much as a summary that earning is learning. Learning, the more you learn, the more you earn. And then I looked at my schedule, that same schedule that I showed. I drew it out. And then I realized that there was not a single hour that I was spending in my schedule just learning. I wasn't learning anything. I was never doing anything to expand my knowledge for my business, making money, whatever. I was watching YouTube videos, learning how to play video games, and that's why I was improving, every day with my video game skills. But when it came to my business, when it came to making money, I was pretty stagnant for a really long time. And I found that the reason for that is because I wasn't spending any time learning. The more you learn, the more you earn. And the last thing that I realized that kind of just helped me naturally fix my schedule is me realizing that this is my one chance. Like, this is my one spin on life. There's no second chances. This is all I have. This is all I get. I have to make the most of it. Me sitting here and wasting time, I guess, hoping for some big change to happen is not going to do me any good. Like, if I want change, I have to make it happen. Like, I get no other chances. I might as well take risks. But yeah, take risks, be smart, but understand that you have one chance. This is your one chance in life. This is all you get. So make the most of it, I guess. Work really hard. Become the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. Also, as a bonus, I realized that everything compounds. Everything that you do adds up over time. Everything that you do counts. It matters. You may not see the results like right away, instantly, but it'll come over time. Like, it adds up. So like, if you can set the right schedule and put yourself through a routine, a daily routine that you're doing every single day, and it's a productive routine, eventually you're gonna see results because everything adds up, everything compounds over time. Like, if you set a routine to go to the gym for 2-3 hours every day, like, you may not see results in day 1 or day 2 or week 2 or month 2, whatever, but like, you do that for an entire year, 2 years, whatever, like, you're gonna look completely different after those 2 years. So yeah, that's the video for today. Hope you enjoyed it. I actually saw I took a sneak peek of my subscriber count the other day. I'm not gonna, I don't, I, I'm,